tell this prick to stop fucking recording?
Yeah, stop recording, please. Hey, you said that you have to.
Can you delete the, can you get rid of those pictures?
Stop filming me, guys. Stop filming you guys.
Okay.
Alright. Thank you guys. Have a good night.
You too.
Okay. This guy knows what's up. So. I wasn't sure. Hey, what's good? So I'm out here in Wallaa, and it seems like at 9, that's when these guys race like crazy. So. Yeah, through town, Wallaa, it seems like there we go. I don't know what happened, but like I hit a dead spot in this neighborhood. I'll have to remember that. So yeah, the cops actually it looks like an altercation between a transient and someone else. So I don't know the details other than that. So yeah, I just think it's crazy because every time I've been here, same time, 9 o'clock, they're zooming down a second, all heading the same way from. I just found out that the police station is down there, but like, yeah, I just thought it was weird, so I wanted to see what was going on. Same time. Last time I was here on a Sunday, so. So I'm gonna head back towards the center of town. Might go say hi to the guy that was trying to talk to me, if he's still there. So, but yeah, I'm in Wallaa. So I'm gonna sign out of this, unless if I hear more cop cars, so, or see more of them. So, pretty nice area. It's a small town. Definitely has a small town feel still. So, obviously, marijuana is legal here in Washington State, so every now and then you get this nice whiff. So, no, hey Emily. I don't think I'm near the prison. I was down the street from Yakima the other day. I just don't have the most time in the world. I gotta be choosy about my audits, so today, if Richland didn't give me so much content, I would have went to Kennewick. There's a WSP as well, and then the Benton County Sheriff I wanted to get at, but I didn't really have any time after I got done, so here's the main road, back on the main road. So not quite around the whole state. I didn't get to go to Bellingham like I wanted to. Actually wanted to go to Canada, but never made it there. And then I was hoping I could go meet up with the Spokane guys. If you watch this, hit me up because tomorrow will be the last day that you all can meet up with me, at least on this trip. And it's gonna be quite a while because I got a lot of work down in Arizona. It sounds like even the cops miss me. They miss messing with me, I guess. So yeah, I know, Emily. It's too bad that I couldn't have met you, but I met some other people. I'm not gonna throw their names uh, on here like that, but they know who they are. So, oh, thank you, Juan. Love you too, bro. So, yeah, it's all good. We all have our own lives, so I definitely understand that. So. Hey, RJ, Ozark. Nice to see you guys. Let's see if this happens again because last time I was here on a Sunday and it was like every 5 minutes there were cops going down here about 9 o'clock. And even when I left to go sleep, it was like I think close to 11, and they were still zooming down the main street here. So. Yeah, I've missed Arizona though. Definitely became my community, so. Yeah, so there's a bunch of auditors in Washington. Some of them don't really do a whole lot. I see Chris DePero every now and then doing stuff in Seattle. I notice he likes to go solo. Everyone has their own style. Obviously, the more that I do it, the more I feel comfortable going solo myself. Certain things it works better as a team, though. Like for the bigger audits, like if I were to do the prison or any military base, I'd probably get at least a couple more people. It all depends, though. It depends on the side and whether or not you've done it before. So I'm driving without headlights on, trying to warn them so that they don't get pulled over. I know it can be dangerous doing it sometimes because I've heard like in California that's how they pick targets. I've heard it. I don't know if it's true or not. No former gang member has told me that they've ever done it or that they've heard or seen it being done. So I don't know if it's true or not. If it really does happen, because a lot of the other news is scare tactics, and usually there's a political agenda behind it. So not everything, but you got to be careful because obviously there's an agenda behind it. Not saying that we don't have an agenda, but our agenda is a little bit easier to negotiate with, I guess. We're actually just regular people doing this, so it's a lot easier than, say, a corporation or a cult or a secret society. I've been seeing some interesting stuff because I watch a lot of people that are being gang stalked. At one point, I was actually, and I might still be getting gang stalked, but it's a lot harder for them to to do it to me, just because of how I live, and I'm really not spooked or afraid easily. I've seen some really weird stuff though. I'm not gonna lie, and I know that there's a good chance, but I'm not gonna let it wrap around me. Not to say that these other people are, but these other people, they live different lifestyles, and it's really hard if you live a lifestyle where you have set habits and set ways, and if you're not really good at adapting, it's really hard. It's really easy to become a gang stalking target. So if and it sucks because most humans, that's their natural like human instinct is to develop habits. That makes most people better. For myself, I don't think I'm better when I have habits. I know so that uh, a nomadic lifestyle is more suited for me. So okay. Yeah, so check out Michael Barton. He's being held hostage by the justice, quote unquote, justice system right now. He's pretty much broken down, which anyone in a situation would come to that. Everyone who uh, has faith and pray, please pray for him, and hopefully, hopefully things will get better for him. So, crack team. Okay. Pimped out, need radios. Okay. Oh, really? Yeah, I don't use drugs like that. So if I suddenly overdose or die of drugs, that's not in my character. I hardly ever drink. I was joking on Facebook because some lady was trying to get me drunk here. Um, I, Even though marijuana is legal here in Washington, uh, I don't I don't use it when I'm here because of political reasons. I don't believe in the taxation that the state of Washington is doing, and how they're treating the medical patients and sick people. So that's why I don't support the system here, and even though it's legal here in Washington. Now, if someone were to give it to me, or like if they were a private grower, black market, I'd probably edibles. I can't smoke, so that's crazy. Okay. Hey, what's good, Michelle? Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's sad though. Like you just see it everywhere these days. Like especially in certain areas, like Everett, Washington. It's not as bad as it was a year ago, but I'm kind of concerned because a lot of people's idea is to make everything illegal instead of trying to get people help. Some of these people even put it on the streets. I know a lot of Arizona law enforcement. Even I've heard rumors of Boise putting heroin on the streets, and I wouldn't be surprised if Ada County wasn't doing that, because obviously it means more revenue for their police departments. Because to be honest, there's no crime in Boise. All of it's manufactured. I know I'm gonna get fought on this. Like I already started getting fought on, but a lot of places you don't need police. Sal DiCiccio in Arizona is wrong. He's trying to get more police, and he calls himself a libertarian. I'm not going to go political on him because at this point, it's a mute. Like, politics doesn't really matter a whole lot. It all ends the same way. Look at him. He was so-called libertarian, and now he's a bootlegger. So just need and then kind of branch out people that we associate with in business. It's good to have healthy competition, but at the end of the day, you gotta help your fellow man to some degree. So, hey, what's up, Tempe? I'm bad at reading these. I just decided to stay with you guys because I didn't want to leave. Noli was kind of upset because I left that one time when I had an interaction. So, and I kind of feel they actually needed. So, yeah. So small little town, kind of a nice chill spot. I like it here. Quiet for the most part. It seems like, I don't know, they let the homeless people kind of be like in the community. That's what I gathered from walking around. They might push them out of the downtown because it looks like whenever I come here, there's almost no homeless people in the actual downtown area. But it's a tourist town, so that's probably why. Yeah, Tweaker Cam. I watch it every now and then, and it doesn't. It seems like in the last year or so, it's kind of calmed down a little bit. I know one of the churches that I used to be involved with out of Mill Creek, they started running a service at the mission, Everett Gospel Mission. So I think that's helping a lot of people kick their drug habits and whatnot. So I hope they continue to keep doing it because I don't know if that's completely why it's turning around, but it can't do harm. So okay, where is that? I'll look on Google. I'm not telling where I'm going. I'll just probably end up going live tomorrow. But I'm not going that far from here. So it'll be my last Washington stopover. And then I'll be in the potato state, so. Yeah, and I hear they allow homeless veterans to sleep at the, I think, not the Red Cross, but the, what is it? VFW. So, yeah, I have decent signal on Main Strip. I'm at 2nd Ave and Main. I have decent signal here, but nowhere else. Nowhere else do I really have that awesome of signal, so. Yeah, so it dies down. A lot of the, even wine shops and places that sell beer aren't open until, or aren't open past 8. Some of the tasting rooms are open at like 11 o'clock in the morning. I assume that it's more for the tourism, like older people that come here. So it like fizzles out the closer you get to midnight. I hear there's decent atmosphere like Saturday night, and I notice a lot of the shops are open a lot later. So yeah, yeah, me too. And it sounds like they all know each other. It's homeless veterans. Like out of all people, they should be taken care of. So really, okay. Where did you go? Where are you from, anyways? I don't think I really get to like hang out with people on my streams that often. Usually it's like I'm chasing multiple things. That's why I like to leave Phoenix because it can be too much sometimes. Like, it can be kind of stressful. Even though I get into the mission part of it, but okay. That makes sense. I thought about doing that too. Okay, that's awesome. What part, if you don't mind? Yeah, that's the whole thing. I don't like if you don't want to share on here, I'm not gonna force anyone. Like certain things, people keep private for various reasons. I know it's harder in the modern days, because like it's just crazy, like all the stuff that I'm hearing. So that's why I keep my life fairly out in the blue, so that they can't come around and say, "Oh, you're doing this, you're doing that." So okay. Oh yeah. Uh, Arizona Auditor and I and Maricopa, we're always out in that area. So, but I think I'm gonna sign out of this. I'm gonna go chill out, get some sleep, probably eventually here. So, if you haven't, check out ArizonaUnitedNews.com. It's back up. It's changed. It's not fully ready yet for production, but hopefully soon. I gotta work on a couple things, but yeah. And if you want, set up a contributor account. Everything works. It's just it's not to the level that I would like it. So okay, awesome. Yeah, his video yesterday with Maricopa was awesome. Yeah, you too, Michelle, Emily, Ozark, Tempe. Who else is in here? So yeah, Maricopa County Cop Watch. Hey, what's up, Gage? Yeah, nothing's going on right now. I just decided to come back after my live stream died, so yeah, go to Arizona United News. I listed most of the Arizona auditors on the page, even if they're not contributors to the website. And I think I'll make sure that that's clear, so that no one thinks that they're part of it. But I think it's good to kind of promote the movement, even though that's not what the site's 100% about. Um, Obviously, most of us are First Amendment auditors. Uh, I I'm trying to lead it into basically just real news. So um, I'm at Wallaa, Washington. Uh, there's onion farms like right when you leave town. There's some grape orchards. They make a lot of wine in this area, all the way up through Yakima. Onions, orchards, a lot of grains, alfalfa seed, um, potatoes. Even they grow more potatoes in Washington State than Idaho now. Um, yeah, there's a lot of agriculture. That's pretty much eastern Washington. Agriculture, military, obviously Hanford nuclear mess, which I was actually on the site the other day, but I didn't go through because they wanted to search me and stuff. So I didn't really want to. But I learned about their private security. Well, not private. I guess it's a private government contracted security called MSA. So, okay, sweet. ArizonaUnitedNews.com. It's a website, and we have a YouTube channel that's set up alongside of it. That channel needs subs. Um, it was kind of going, then we kind of hit a wall. Like, some people had their own stuff going. And then we had a transition of ownership, and then just I'm trying to redevelop it into something different than what it originally came out to, without completely dismissing the side that we're all First Amendment auditors. So I think it's important to be who you are, um, and not to try to hide where you came from. So that's gonna be out in the open. It's just pretty much gonna be independent, real news, little editing as possible, and stories that actually matter to people. So that's a reason why I want to keep it going. So you all have a good night, and nice seeing you all. So thank you. Have a wonderful night out there.